What you cannot do, let others do for you.
I like her.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
Cause like she came from nothing. She came from the muck. Came from the mud.
She can go back there.
She's like, she building her little, you know, her little network.
She can go back there. She can go back there. I'm not a fan.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Dragons.
Yes. Yes. We got to see dragons fight last episode. That's what I'm talking about. More of that, please. Now we can see the aftermath of all of that back and forth dragon pit fighting that's been going on.
And a girl done died.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Listen, this is episode 5. Make sure you stay to the very end, because you already know me and Mikel-Claire. We're going to chop it up, dude. You know how we get down. Have a bit of back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and the things that we may be scratching our heads over. So, without any further ado, let's get started. All right.
Greybeards can fight.
Here
the
we
Queen
go.
will have them. They will fight hard.
It's time.
Got some Northerners. They're going to need somebody to add to the fight, because y'all just lost a dragon.
Our
We're
victory
about to lose
depends on
Damon
the
too,
efforts
because
of
his
the small
mind
folk.
is about lost.
Mm.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I think Damon is on some old House on Haunted Hill type thing going on right now.
I just want him to running up that hill.
Yeah,
When you said, wait,
running up that hill. Slap that neck. Yeah.
Oh, and now the king. I know we care more about her than like the king. The king laying up under the.
Is he dead?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be jacked up though.
Thanks, HBO. You mean physically?
Yeah,
'Cause
probably mentally too.
No, mentally he was already jacked up.
That's true.
Here, I'll let you enjoy your
I gotta see what the new changes
orchestra. Your
are. 'Cause
symphony.
you know, I hear that the little palette be changing with each episode.
Oh,
so.
the tapestry?
The tapestry. I
The
like
embroidery?
palettes.
The embroidery of the
embroidery of
tapestry?
it all.
Let me see, because I paid attention a little bit last time, and I didn't see...
I think it was like small, subtle ones. You know how like they did with the originals?
Okay.
You know, it was like one little castle might move a little differently
like,
or whatever.
like the dragons are actually falling
see
versus
that
maybe
dragon
they were
falling?
flying last time. Oh yeah, see, there's a bunch of dragons.
Yeah.
But I swear I saw this the last time. Bloodshed.
I think it's small, subtle. So I think you have to like really pay attention.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, ba, ba, dum, bum,
I'm trying
ba,
to.
dum,
Let's see.
Ba, ba, dum, bum, bum.
I think it's because I don't remember week to week in terms of the embroidery. Oh, look, the king. I think there's another king. Who are these people? Who are these people? Who shall they be? I don't know.
I swear I still get fired up by this song.
I know you do.
It just doesn't get old.
I know you do. Here comes your angels, as you call them. oh, some people hanging. Oh.
Rat catches.
You ready for it? Wait for it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah.
Look at this beautiful, serene island. Full of death and gloom. Oh, Corlys? No, Corlys' son? Oh, no, that is Corlys.
It is Corlys.
Oh, my gosh.
He is truly
Oh,
truly
my
alone.
gosh.
But your wife went out like an OG, though.
He's got grandchildren and nothing.
That's a lot for them weary bones to handle.
You can go out as OG and still be devastated by the loss.
Of course.
Oh, Rhaenyra's too.
Well, I mean, she was a really good, strong advisor for her.
Yeah, she was. She was a close advisor. What kind of rotted fruit is that? Take the best of the rotted.
Well, you know, it's wartime, so I'm sure like supplies everywhere is tight. Remember the family that was talking about it like a few episodes ago?
Yeah, look at that.
Your
What
sources
is
tight.
that?
Gruel.
The traitor dragon Maylease!
Oh, they're gonna really drag her through the streets.
Oh my gosh. By your king.
To Aegon!
You done lost your whole
So Aegon
head.
survived.
I bet it stinks.
It might smell like barbecue. I mean, you never know.
Oh, that's true. Fried chicken?
Yeah, you just gotta season it right.
Fried chicken.
Don't they realize we won the battle?
Have you?
Strange victory. If it was one.
Yeah, and you killed a dragon. That's not a victory.
Mm-hmm.
These people are card-carrying
Okay, who's
members
oh, that's probably her in the box.
or the king.
They wouldn't put the king in the box like that.
Well, I'm just saying they
That's
don't want them
Rhaenys.
to know
Oh.
until they decide, like, who's the, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, we'll see.
Dragon Melis!
I thought the dragons was...
We've seen him a lot of times, and I don't know
Yeah,
who
that's
this
what I'm
dude
saying. Like,
is.
it's important. Well, apparently, he is a bastard of one of the kings. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did have that conversation in the pub.
Yeah.
It's just me.
It's just meat. See, it's not just us.
Yeah,
I'm
these
saying,
people-
like, you season that bad boy
Well,
right.
I'm just saying, all these people are hungry. You go and put some fresh meat coming through the town.
Look at him. He's so proud. He's so proud of himself. But I can't lie. If I was in his shoes, I'd be kind of proud too. I'd be like, look what I took down. Oh,
That's the
you're
king.
right. It is
yeah,
the king.
I know.
He's just messed up. He ain't dead. Cause she'd be beside herself.
I don't think
Look,
he
look,
knows.
look, look,
She
look.
doesn't
Look,
know
look.
yet.
She
She
like, he
doesn't
got the
know
dagger?
yet. He knows. She doesn't know yet. See the
Look how
head?
happy he is. You're right. I think you're right. She doesn't know.
No, she
I
doesn't
still don't
know.
think he's dead though.
I do. Sorry. I'm
Tickle
tickling,
yourself.
I am tickling myself.
Let me see.
Yeah, look, he's in a bag. Is he in the bag or on the
No,
bag?
he's in the bag.
Okay, because if he's on it, then he's still alive. If he's in it, it's a wrap. Yeah, he's probably
Ooh,
roasted.
But from a mother's standpoint, you know, you don't want to see your child, no
Oh,
matter
of
how
course
bad
not.
we feel about it. You know,
Oh, of
that's still a
course not.
child.
I feel for all these mothers on the show. Oh yeah, he's
yeah,
still
he's
alive.
good.
No, he's still alive because see all the people around him. Yeah, he's alive. He's just roasted.
Is he alive?
His grace remains with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pick all that charred meat off of
child.
him. Ugh.
Ooh, I could not watch that. I could not. Oh, I couldn't watch it, let alone hear it.
Ah. I had a friend of mine that's a motorcycle rider, and he went down and got road rash really bad. And he said one of the worst parts was them, like,
Oh my gosh.
you know, getting the pieces of fabric out of
Oh,
him. Yeah, yeah, that's just wild. Good thing is that he's unconscious. He didn't have to like look at his brother. Yo,
Oh, that looks painful. Are they about to put that on something?
oh, I thought they was gonna put because it was
Me
salt
too.
and lemon. I
Me
thought they was
too.
gonna rub that on his skin for a second.
I
I
was
was about to
like-
be like, oh no,
I was like, that's the wrong method. She's gonna be like, how did you let this happen?
She gonna blame him.
We took the castle at the cost of some 900 men.
Dang.
Goodness.
Sunfire was long in the dying.
The king. Sir Kristen, what befell him?
His
Arrogance.
brother.
His grace fought valiantly.
His brother.
And Aemond?
I will not speak on this.
What was his part in this?
Keep your mouth shut.
He's going to.
I could not say.
Yeah, see, he's not gonna. He's
But
probably.
she knows because he can't even look her in the eyes.
Well, yeah, but he's probably afraid of him too.
We still have no ground army but the one we hope that Daemon will raise. He who has left us after some marital spat.
Ooh.
How are you talking to me like that, yo? As a queen.
But your willingness to give me deference in a time of war.
I can
Yep.
never doubt your capability.
You are. Every day.
It is merely that the gentler sex heretofore has not been
Oh.
much privy to the strategies of battle.
Oh my gosh, yo. He'd get a strong backhand from me as the queen. All hail the queen. All hail the queen.
Our allies must be
We
ready.
must answer Rook's Rest and Duskendale.
They are lost already, but Vagar is depleted after such a hard-fought battle.
That's true.
Covered.
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown.
Oh my gosh.
It's out of the question.
What would you have me do?
Step down. That's what they want you to do.
Send somebody else.
Retreat with the Daemon. Rhaenys is fallen. He must affirm his loyalty to my mother and report his standing.
You sure you want to be up there telling that grown man what to do?
And you think you will tame him?
Yeah. See, I'm glad it ain't just me.
It's humiliating, Baela.
He protects you. You are the succession.
Then I must be seen to act for her claim and mine.
To be young and dumb.
Well, I mean, look at the other one.
Yeah.
Crickenstark's greybeards are marching south. If his men had a direct route into the Riverlands, we would not have to wait for Daemon to act.
You better clear that with your mama.
Phrase to secure it.
She will not like it.
Then don't tell her. Not until I'm away.
I wish I could keep up with the phrase, the phrase, the froze, the...
Yeah, it's a bunch of old houses from the original OG Game of Thrones.
I'm like, I'm not familiar.
Yeah. I mean, they've always been there, but fans of the series have known who they are for a while.
Renounce the false King Aegon as a usurper. Bend the knee to me. Or your house burns.
Dang.
Usurper.
Cinders than bend my knee before some heathen Blackwood.
Oh.
And his hired dragon.
Oh,
dang,
no.
Man, you got a set on him, dog. Give him that.
Yeah, in front of the dragon?
I heard the maggots got to it.
That is quite the impression, Lord Bracken.
His
Alas, not an answer.
armor is dope.
Yeah, it is.
They about to get fired on. Literally.
We choose fire.
So be it.
Peace out. Look how dope that is.
At least he knows it. They didn't even show it.
They would be so eager to die.
You think that,
look.
You think that at least show some singed grass or something, right?
I need them alive. I came here to raise swords, not corpses.
Oh, so he let him go. They called that bluff.
We have fought them for an agent more.
Then perhaps you could try less fighting and more
Persuasion?
persuading.
Hey, do I know how
Tell
to
her what she's one. Ding, ding, ding.
I know
ding,
how to
ding,
run a
ding.
battle. How to lead a battle up in this piece.
He gonna need some help.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he knows it.
yeah.
There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do.
Oh.
What is happening?
Yeah, we better find out.
I am your servant, your grace.
What's he gotta do? Take their tongues out or something?
Oh, no, we better find out.
I know. I am curious. It's a beautiful castle.
I remember when Tyrion almost got kicked out of the moon door in the original. I think that's the same castle. Let me know in the chat if that's the same castle.
She sent two. Both still wet from the egg.
Okay, but they're still dragons, yo.
I do not recall you specifying the size of the beast in your request.
Will you go, Regent? Your bread and shelter now depend on my pleasure.
Yeah, that's true. You better watch your mouth. That's what she's saying.
In time.
I don't have time. I mislike feeling powerless.
So do I.
Okay, better.
I don't like
These youngins got all this piss and vinegar.
But she looking at her like she is a handmaiden.
And Daemon as well.
Shall your evening meal be served here, your grace?
Not now.
Yeah, you right. I'm out.
Oh, I'd be like, you want your food at 7 on the dot.
What you cannot do, let others do for you.
I like her.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
Guys, like, she came from nothing. She came from the muck. Came from the mud.
She can go back there.
She's like, she building her little her little network.
She can go back there. She can go back there. I'm not a fan.
My father was furious. His own mother's dragon. The fastest beast ever known, and she'd have none of him. But bent her neck to Rhaenys.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, your grandma was an OG.
That's
I
interesting.
don't wish to stand alone.
That's an interesting
Okay.
name.
Well, look, she's reaching out. See what that
Oh,
means.
Lord, why he naked?
Cause he about to knock boots with a demon, some ghost or something weird. It's Harrenhal, all bets are off. Anything go. Get out.
Yeah, look how she looking at him. She
Just
looking at
get
him like,
out.
did you just see that? Did you feel that?
Yeah, she messing with your cup, bro.
Yeah, get out.
It's a matter of showing them whom it behooves them to follow. How does the work here progress?
He was like, bro, have you seen this place? Ain't nobody working on this.
Bats have made the corridors almost impassable with the quantity of their...
Their droppings.
Is there any gold left in your coffers?
No.
Enough to keep this small establishment you see fed and warm.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's their food coming from? Now I know.
Perhaps she could provide the necessary coin if you could only write to her.
No. Harrenhal is my command.
Dog, it's broken and broke. Wow, you picked the worst possible spot to try to run.
Well, no, remember he wants it to house everybody else. He doesn't want to.
What would you call the husband of the queen?
Well, the king.
There it is then.
Consort.
Oh.
I mean,
it seems unnecessary, don't you think?
No, it doesn't, because she's the queen.
Yeah, there are more injuries within. Injuries we cannot see.
Yeah, internal bleeding.
Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff in him is ruptured.
Must admit, I'm not sure he will ever wake. I have plied my crafts to their fullest extent. Our king's fate.
Look at him. Look at him.
So messed up.
Let them hear of his great deeds at Rook's Rest. But now we must name a regent to take his place.
Can't she take it
until
over?
he recovers?
I mean, I'm sure she wants to, but
she gonna name Christian Cole.
No, of course not. She gonna name Aemon.
The regency will assure the people of the stability of the crown.
You already know how the people of King's Landing feel about female women leaders anyways.
It doesn't matter.
I myself served in this role with my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
See?
You played your part admirably.
See?
I know they're not going to, but...
Agreed.
Aemond is young. And his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
On 2 counts!
More than that, yeah.
At a time when we must show strength.
Lord Larys.
No, what you gonna do,
I agree,
Larry?
Your Grace, it must be Prince Aemond.
Wow. He ain't gonna give it to her.
No, he's not.
Aemond is the next in line.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that.
There's no way he'd bow out to her again.
Well, he doesn't have to. He's the hand now.
Well,
he doesn't need her anymore.
Now.
He doesn't need her anymore.
Yeah, everybody turned their back on her. That's wild. I mean, but I knew that was gonna happen though.
Of course.
Because, you know, he was like, just like that.
I'm so angry at that.
King Friday.
Just today, that's it. Then get that back. Get that back, homie.
Oh, look at it.
Does he mean the king?
I don't know.
You cannot keep us here! To return to your homes! We want me!
You better feed them that dragon head, yo. Or maybe Rhaenyra.
But this is what Grey Worm was talking about.
Oh, I know.
She was like, yo, people are gonna be going crazy. They're gonna be in the shadow of the keep. You could turn that.
Our fear lies in Vhagar.
You fear a dragon, leagues away, when mine own sits outside your wall.
Yeah, disrespect to you.
Yep.
Yeah. Some marriage, I bet. Some type of alliance.
Larys Strong has been relieved of his castle. Does the Queen intend to raise up a new lord?
Why everybody want that dusty mop of a place?
I mean, it is.
I mean, I know it has strategic value. I get that, but it's just like it's a fixer-upper. Wow, you promised your uncle's fledgling kingdom.
My mother will want more than your crossing.
Ooh wee.
Don't be touching on him like that.
Things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray.
There's news then.
There she go again, pulling up the potions.
The Blackens had their chance to do as I required. They will perhaps think better of their decision if their children's lives are staked on it.
I don't like how close they are to the faces.
She is betwixt them.
I don't like it.
They will cut you down soon as wish you good day.
I'd heard the same thing about you. But I'll cross you no further. I'm sure your tactics are, after all, approved by the Queen.
Oh. Ooh. What'd you say?
With the axe in my hand, yo?
Stonehenge, the Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Brackens, and Lord Amos has pledged his banner to you. House Bracken is yours.
Just like that.
Call Sir William here so that I might congratulate him. The Blackwoods will be feted in these halls.
But here's the thing, though.
He's getting stuff done, though.
I mean, yes and no, but now his nephew has given it away. Not his nephew.
His nephew.
Wait.
Queen Rhaenyra wishes to name you Hand.
Oh, that's a good move.
That's what that is.
Rather, I would sail into the west and be lost.
You already done that, man.
You have done so before.
Yeah.
At great cost to yourself.
That part.
The Queen who never was, and she flew to Rook's Rest of her own will, in defense of her kin.
And she died.
She died as she would have wished to die.
Like a soldier. Yeah. Yeah.
The way my mother chose.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I myself wish to meet my end.
Like, man, you better recognize who we are. We soldiers.
The women.
As Rhaenys herself should have. You yourself may do as you see fit.
Did my part.
Yeah, she's like, I did what my queen asked me to do.
She looked at you like embarrassed.
Yep.
We cannot challenge King's Landing without the Riverlands. But I will not send a message by Raven for Daemon to disregard. I ask you to reason with him.
Look at his face. He side-eyed so quick. He was like, reason?
He would not dare.
Yes, he would.
You know Daemon to lack in daring.
I was about to say he is.
Tell him I would much like to finish our last conversation.
Your Grace.
I think she is trying to keep the spirit of her father.
I do
to protect the realm at all costs because of the big boogeyman that's on the other side of the wall. So whatever it takes, even if she has to rule sharing the throne, if it takes that, I think she'd be willing.
I do too, because she wants everything to be peaceful. What nightmare is upon him now?
I don't even know.
I don't know if I could get much worse than the last one.
Your Grace.
What is it, Sir Simon? Is the pudding now served? Now? What godless hour is it?
The wolf. They are demanding to speak presently.
Yeah, because your great nephew stepson has done some things.
Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be an uncomfortable conversation.
Yes, it is.
They're like, you need to pack your ish.
This is gonna be fascinating. So imagine when the councilman gets there.
Oh yeah.
Or shall I now begin your education?
House Bracken have been brought to heel at the hands of Willem Blackwood.
On Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms. The livestock was stolen, and our peasants put to the...
Okay, this is something different.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are different people.
But these other acts...
The Brackens were given their chance. They would not see reason.
The Blackwoods have exploited the war for the crown to visit atrocities upon their old rivals.
Share of their quarrels and
You wanted to be king. These are king problems.
What of common decency?
these beasts proudly carried the banner of House Targaryen. Red dragon on black.
They talking with your name.
War is being fought in these lands.
Now, who is that? Who's doing that, though?
Have you looked after our girls?
Nope. Nah, man, I'm only been thinking about me.
We should have expected nothing more from a man who ordered the slaughter of a child in his mother's arms.
Woo!
That is a lie, and I will have the man who told it walk before me.
Oh, your man is half the kingdom, my prince.
Know this, interloper. The Riverlands are an ancient place, watched closely by the eyes of old gods and new. And dragon or no, we shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
Well, then you ain't raising no banner for Aemon either. Because Aemon's about to be other level.
Get out.
He's not, and I don't understand it. Like, I want him to just, like, leave that place. The house on Haunted Hill. Go running up that hill. I can't. So is she going to King's Landing?
So it seems.
You know who that is?
A snitch?
The lady that, isn't that the lady that she gave the dragons to?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
Most people want out these days.
I don't understand why people are so quick to be trusting of just randomness.
Well, that network has already been established, I think.
Yeah, but still, I just feel like it's super, super, super trusting. I love a good rainstorm when troubles are brewing.
Melinda.
What you gonna do, Sea Snake?
You hear the draftiness, how empty it is.
Sounds all alone.
Yeah. Pin of the hand. Step up, Corlys.
Yeah.
Help her win this battle.
Meanwhile, the real psychopath.
You know how you always talk about a great villain?
Yeah.
I kind of love to hate him. There's something about him. He's just so extra ruthless that I love to hate him. I do.
He's gonna be a worthy bad guy.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is just to know.
Was it worth the price?
Yep.
He's like, absolutely.
Oh yeah. He's like, do you not see this throne?
Damn, look at your brother.
You wouldn't want him to wake up because then he would feel all of that pain.
He probably feel it unconscious.
True.
In his dreams, he's just ow, 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 ow.
Why? Why? No, don't touch it. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like, you know, like his pains, his injuries.
She gotta feel so helpless.
Yeah, because there is nothing she can do.
Well, I mean, she's been here before, like when Viserys was like on his all jacked up. It's just, you know, she's here again. That dude was screaming for milk of the poppy all night long.
I remember.
It's the same bed too.
Did he say mommy?
I think so.
Prince Jacaerys, Your Grace.
Oh, is he gonna tell her? He should. He's gonna have to.
Well, he's gonna be so proud of himself, yeah.
Yeah, he's gotta have to tell her. Guess what I did today?
I was out of pocket. It didn't confirm.
I made my own decision as a man against the queen.
I hope you do not mean to use her as an example.
Why shouldn't I?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
You men be hating.
Did his lordship quibble?
He wishes for the phrase to be granted Harrenhal.
So she did know.
At war's end, assuming.
I'm proud of you, Jace.
She did know.
Then why do you look angry?
Because I ain't heard from Daemon.
She's soloing this bad boy.
And yet I must wait here. Always prudent. Sending others to fight and be felled in my name.
I mean, you're the queen.
It's still gotta be frustrating.
Yeah.
Your dragon is young. Will you fly before Vhagar as Luke did?
Truth, though.
Don't say his name.
Yeah. You see Daemon? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, do you see Daemon anywhere?
Is Aegon dead?
Dead or alive, we have no answer for Vhagar. Aemond will not wait long to press his advantage. And then what?
Yeah, maybe attack Vhagar while she's wounded.
That's what they said. Somebody said that.
Vhagar is big, but Syrax is quicker.
So was Meleys.
Meleys fought 2 dragons and one of them is slain.
That's true.
Shall I fight for my birthright or shall I wait here until we are all destroyed?
That's got to be super frustrating.
You nearly lost her life in her last attempt. I would not risk it again.
Who else?
You hear the dragons in the
I
background?
can.
Their children, born with other names.
A generation ago or more.
Remember old boy trying to
Yeah,
get the
the old
city?
man, yeah, with his kids.
Dragon will only accept a dragon lord to ride it. Also say the histories.
Valyrian histories.
So how are they gonna find him though?
Some glory.
That's
They can chase after Aegon's little bastards in the fighting pits.
that's like a
It's better than death and defeat.
Just saying.
that's like needle in a haystack, homie.
There are records here, surely, of our line and of those who fell out of it.
Needle in a haystack.
A lot of scrolls. So you need a maester.
Needle in a haystack.
There could be scores of them.
Wow, you had to go to the farm league to get some riders.
It's a mad thought.
Here's the thing, though. Like they said, though, there could be scores of them. There could be like 10,000.
And look at all the scrolls.
There could be 10,000 histories of those children that shall not be named.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Those children that should not be named. Yeah, you're gonna be looking all night, all day, all night.
Stones.
That's gonna be the entire.
Oh my gosh!
Throughout the entire battle, you looking for them.
I can't lie. That is an angle I didn't see coming. But then again, we did know that guy was gonna have some kind of purpose, right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
He's probably gonna end up being a dragon rider. All right, so we are at the the day after. The day after Rhaenyra's demise, her OG exit.
Yeah.
It's her just being like, you know what? I'll do it myself. Y'all tripping. I'll do it myself. How you feeling so far on the after effect? And then let's also include in the fact that we now have a incapacitated king since he's not dead. He's just on the lam.
Oh yeah, he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's there, but he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I feel like this one was a little slow. Okay. I say that a lot, and I mean, I guess we're coming off the tail of a dragon fight.
All right.
Pun intended, or should I say the head of a dragon fight?
Okay.
So I feel a little like I'm ready for the whole Daemon situation.
Okay.
To move on to something else. Like every time we see him, he's like all just talking to the witch lady.
Yeah, we're like on day 3 on episode 3 of him talking to the spirits.
And I'm like, yo, move this along.
Yeah.
So there's that. I really am starting to feel. I like how they're talking about the frustration that Rhaenyra feels.
Okay.
About like not being able to go fight.
Okay.
For her own. Oh my gosh, secession.
Okay.
So that part, I feel. So I did like that.
Okay.
Alicent, I'm not a fan. I mean, I think she's a wonderful actress and I love her character.
Yeah.
But I just am not a fan of Alicent.
Okay.
So that's been fascinating too. Still don't like the White Worm. And overall, hopeful that Corlys will come around and, use his granddaughter's words to ride to victory.
Okay, well, how about let's switch it up?
Yeah.
What are you feeling? What are you enjoying?
Oh, I told you. I like that they show the frustration that Rhaenyra feels because I really can understand. Like, she's like, yo, I don't have a lot of people.
All right.
So I gotta. If this is truly what I want, I gotta fight for it.
Okay.
So that's what I love that.
All right.
Yeah. What about you overall?
I think Kristen Cole is a very interesting character now. Don't get me wrong, he's still a jerk. And, and he's still, you kind of wince when you look at him.
Yeah.
Because, you think about the things he's had to do in order to get his position.
Yeah.
But I think he's an interesting antagonist because he's not stupid. He definitely knows how to read the room.
Yeah.
He definitely knows how to make sure his services are best used. He knows how to do that. Be it with him, or swinging a sword in a battlefield. He's like, my talents are best used in this way, and I think that's interesting. I don't know how it ends with him. I think the through line is that you have 2 very powerful women that have been put in positions of power and they've been undermined by men because of tradition. And I think that's gonna, I don't know how that's gonna continue. I think in order for this story to remain interesting, we're gonna have to figure out a way for them to overcome that. So waiting for that is just gonna be, it's just tedious. It's just tedious waiting for that. My Daemon, I know I had a theory regarding Daemon and him slowly going mad and then maybe turning his back on his niece and you may be fighting for the throne. Well, fighting for the throne thing has kind of already been established.
Yeah.
I don't think he all out wants to kill her. I don't think it's that. I don't think he has a bloodlust for that. He just wants what he thinks is owed and he's willing to fight for it, but he's also willing to share it. But what he's not going to do is be second fiddle to anybody.
Yeah, so to me, if you're married to the queen,
right,
and you're not going to be second fiddle, then that means you do want the power.
Yeah. I mean, he does.
And I feel like if she's not willing to share that, then I do feel like I think he would take her out.
I think if he's forced to, he would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If he's forced to, he would, but I don't think that's his priority.
No.
Because, he said it kind of plainly. He was like, I'm going to march to King's Landing with my army, and then I'm going to take it, and then if she wants to join me, then we can rule together.
Yeah. But
I don't think he has any intention of being like, well, I got to take her out first, and then go to King's Landing.
No. I don't think that either. No. But he definitely wants to rule. I mean, he keeps telling these people, call me your great, call me the king.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's not it.
Well, see, and the people, the small folk, or these lesser lords, or whatever it is that you want to call them, are kind of looking at them in that same way. They're like, nah, you're the king regent, or whatever the term is.
Yeah,
like,
no, you're right.
Like, you're trying to flex, but I'm not. I've already told you who I'm loyal to.
Exactly.
And I'm loyal to Rhaenyra.
Yeah. You are not that.
You ain't that.
Yeah.
So him being called out on it, is kind of funny.
But I just don't like his. I don't like or really understand his relationship with the potion lady. I don't understand it. Yeah. And I don't like it.
Well, it's either Harrenhal that's haunting him, or she's doing something to him to make him feel haunted, or it could be both. It could be the best of both worlds too.
Yeah, I think it's her.
But either way, it's starting to get a little old. I'll say that. It's starting to get a little old. They need to do something with that.
Yes.
Well, I will say something that's not getting old, and that is our way of going about these reactions. We've actually been including some of the subscribers within some of our reactions to do watch-alongs, and we've done this before in some previous episodes, and we do have a couple of questions regarding from the chat. For the sake of keeping people anonymous, I won't say their name, but here's one question that said, post question, at what point do you think the Black Queen is being too lenient with this? After losing Meleys, I always forget the dragon's name, Meleys and her rider, how many people do you have to lose in order for you to give up or attack? So they kind of addressed that a little bit more as the episode kind of went on, regarding like her feeling like her back is against the wall when she should be out there kind of like fighting. You have a response to that real quick?
Well, I think part of it is because she, like you had mentioned briefly, her father was very much about peace and keeping the peace and, protecting his people. Yeah. So I feel like she's torn between vengeance and, keeping her father's legacy in terms of like peaceful kingdom, right? So that's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you have...
Well, I think that she's gonna have to fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think they would set this up as much as they are without her hopping on the end of the dragon, and whether she'll win victory or end up defeat, I have no idea. But she gonna be on the dragon fighting something. Believe that. Before the series is done.
But you know what they set up though? They set up the fact that they're about to try to find some other dragon riders. So maybe she won't have to.
I mean, they go into the Bush League. They go into the D League.
They literally going into the 5,000 scrolls. And I mean, if you think you can find 5,000 scrolls in like a day, you know what I mean? That's needle in a haystack.
And let's just say, even if it does work out and they do find somebody, the hell are they gonna know about riding a dragon?
I'm with
you.
And
even riding a dragon, fighting with a dragon.
To
me, this seems like a skill set that takes years to develop. It's not something that you just hop on and be like, hey,
you're like,
wow, that was easy. Yeah.
Ooh, ride him, cow.
The dragon got that big red easy button, and they just hit that bad boy, and it was like, yeah, we good.
Or there's like a touchpad where you're like, park, auto fly,
auto fight.
Auto fight.
That seems a little wonky. To address one more of the
I'm with you on that.
Questions that was in the live stream. This was even a question, this was a statement, and this was in regards to Mysaria, the White Worm. Someone said she's the Queen of Whispers for a reason. She has survived on the slickness of tongue. I want to trust her, but for some reason I don't. And I think you're in that situation where you don't really trust her.
I don't want to trust her. I don't trust her because I feel like she's just out for self, regardless of.
She's absolutely that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if she's selfish, then there's no true trust if someone is completely selfish.
But can you blame her for being selfish? Like at every turn that she's come up when she's been used, abused, literally pimped out. Like She's like, nah, I'm doing this for me, and if I can make some coin and get some freedom and or power, then we can talk in that way. But to just be like, she actually told Rhaenyra, she was like, I've trusted in too many people, and look where I'm at now.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Curious what you all think within the comments. And we'll address like one more question. In case you're wondering how we're doing this, we have a Discord set up, and we do watch along so that you can be a part of the reaction process as well.
Which is super fun.
Yeah, it's tons of fun. You can come in, watch with us, drop some comments, and then ask some questions. And if you want to remain anonymous, we will absolutely honor that request. Just in case in point with this next question coming up. And the final one was, let me see.
It's right there.
Is this one? Why do you think this is happening with Daemon? What's the purpose of doing this to him? And with Daemon claiming to be a warmonger, why do you think he's letting himself get played like this? He does seem to be exhibiting a bit of
weakness,
but I think it's the drugs. I think like if he was sharper, if he wasn't being dosed up, is what I think it is. Maybe it could be the spirit of Harrenhal, but I think he's getting dosed.
Yeah.
Then he's not in his right frame of mind to make these questions. Because you see he's kind of slow, he's kind of like waking up in the middle of meetings, and so I don't think it's on. I think if he was sharper, he wouldn't necessarily be making some of these decisions. How do you feel?
I do miss the original Daemon. I miss Daemon that was like this bad AMFer who like every time he came on the screen, I was like, Daemon about to do something crazy, but kind of fly. Yeah. So I miss him. Yeah. So the purpose of this, I feel like, I don't know, maybe to show that like he's weakened to the point of not really being able to overtake Rhaenyra. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he's
not the same person.
Exactly.
We can clearly see that.
And that's super frustrating for me because I loved him so much, like at the beginning of like the first season. Yeah. And then now he's just like a shell of himself.
But it does make for some interesting story because now like Rhaenyra is at the point now like she can't take him back. He's damaged, Like he's doing his own thing. Yeah. He's not making the soundest decision because he's not his right frame of mind. But I think she's got an ace in her back pocket with Corlys.
I agree with that.
Corlys is going to be the wild card that we didn't really see, and it's been an interesting setup. Yeah. Because now, I'm not saying he ran because of cowardice, but he ran because he wanted to deal with his problems. He was like, I don't want to deal with my family stuff, so I'm going to go and fight these battles. Because I've been outfoxed by people smarter than me in the Red Keep. Yeah. I'm gonna just kind of disappear and save face. And then, he's lost a son. Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't know that he's lost. He's lost a daughter. He's lost a wife. He's got another granddaughter that might as well be casted aside because she's watching some other the dragons and all this other stuff. So I think we're about to catch him on a redemption tour. And I think it could be a legendary redemption tour because he's not stupid. He wasn't part of the small council in season 1. Yeah. So it's not like he doesn't know how the job gets down. Yeah. How are you feeling?
No, I mean, I love Corlys. I feel like when he becomes the Hand, I'm ready to see like a real loyal, hardworking Hand. Because, we just seen Hightower. Yeah. And now we got Kristen. And so I'm eager and excited to see somebody that actually is not just out for themselves, kind of take the reins with that. Yeah. And I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Here's another interesting fact that when you're talking about Corlys that I thought about. Okay. And talking about his sons. Right. He has that other son that he owes a debt to.
Yes.
That's like the bastard son.
Yeah.
Maybe he can be a dragon rider.
I didn't even think about that.
And he has a brother.
He's got Alan.
Yeah.
Alan. Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either until you were talking about Corlys.
So between Alan and then that other random dude,
that's a King's Landing.
Whose story is just so weak,
ridiculous and boring.
Oh gosh, they got to do something with that. Yeah. Maybe this will make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah. And then he can finally show his friends who's been telling tall tales to that he really wasn't lying.
Yep. Okay. But I think Corlys' son is going to come in handy.
Yeah. Good call on that one. I forgot about that one. I think that's a good place to stick a pin in this.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Mikel-Claire have been having, be it fan of the channel, hit that subscription button, and of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to be a part of the reaction process, you can do that pretty easily by signing in, checking into the Discord. There's a link in the description. It's totally free, and you don't have to necessarily even say anything. You just, you know, can see us live, kind of get down, and it's experimental and fun, and I'm sure you're gonna get a lot out of it. Now, if you want to get to know this beautiful lady a little bit better,
come to the Discord and join along. And also, there should be links in the description for my social media as well.
Yes.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Big, huge shout outs to everybody that was in the Discord. Thank you so much for participating in this grand experiment. We are having so much fun with this. Thank you all for your time. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and the fun one is definitely what did we miss. And we will catch you all on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.